Good morning, good morning, good morning. I love you. Good morning. There we go. It's a little brighter. Brighter is better. Brighter is better. My hair is all over the place. My hair is all over the place. You know those freaking jeans, ladies, where it's like the minute you sit, okay, I'm not even a good bird. The minute you sit, it's like, it's like, man, can like you just adjust yourself so we don't have to do this every time we sit the frick down? I'm telling ya, I need someone to create that type of gene, because I'm not losing no more belly. Wait, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I had 4 babies and I got no desire to do anything else with my belly except for feed it. you know? I just wanna feed it. So we're gonna do a little bit of a love update. So welcome. Did I shave? Yeah, probably not the best. Probably not the best. Okay. So Sheldon, I got toothpaste on my teeth, is staring right at me. Like it's not like creepy, but it's like ma. Yeah, working from bed again. Working from the bed again. I'll be out of it before you know it. I'll be out of this place before you know it. Go back to my desk. I can't wait. I didn't comb my hair. I just got right out of the shower. So it's a little naughty. It's a little naughty. Ooh. Okay. He is the best. So we're gonna do love, romance, angel cards, see what comes up. I just did Aquarius and Leo. I was about to move on to Aries. Okay. I had to stop and take a break and do like a little video for Leo / Aquarius. That's what it was. Leo and Aquarius. I did this morning, moving on to Aries. Because there's a dilemma, okay? Not really like a dilemma. It's like the communicating part. Someone has such high expectations on themselves that they're struggling to communicate. What to say, how to follow through, if somebody's gonna respond. All right, so I gotta post that one for you guys too, so you go and watch it after this. I don't know if it'll be linked or not, but it's like more to, I don't know if it's linked, right? But like, I know love is in the air, because like all morning I'm like, you're my dream boy, you're my dream girl, you're special in every way, you make me feel special every day, yada yada. That's how I know dreams come true. You're my dream boy. Okay, so it's in the air. Here we go. So my hair is dripping. I need a towel. Let me post that so I don't forget. And the thing with that, okay, you both pulled the lust cards. Sometimes with lust you gotta be, ooh, I got like a puddle over here. Sometimes with lust you have to be cautious, but this is not what this is. This is a different type of it's like precautionary energy, right? It's like you're both so damn obsessed. Okay, you're both so damn obsessed with each other. It's silly. okay? It's not an obsession where it's dangerous or unhealthy. It's just you're obsessed with each other. I didn't see any indication, okay, of worry, except for the fact of communication. All right, that seemed to be literally the only worry that came up in that video. Hi. Hi. Okay, so it's almost like who's gonna break? Who's gonna crack? Who's gonna crack first? You know what I mean? But to me, it's like, if that was me personally, and I guess it just depends. So this is what the story looks like, okay? Now this stuff's becoming way clearer. Somebody's ready to make moves. They made decisions, right? They know who the future is with regards to pretty much our story, but right now it's more Aquarius Leo energy, okay? And it's like just not reaching out. So it seems to be the masculine that's frustrated with the feminine, because the feminine kind of turned their back, or you blocked, or you turned your back, or you stopped communication. And for them, it's frustrating. But the message from, you know, spirit was basically like, the reason why this person turned their back is just, don't take it personally. It's just their way of coping, right? But there has to be a lot of self-worth there too, right? Because it's like, obviously, if you're both obsessed with each other, you didn't want to stop communication. But the communication, when it was together, it wasn't together. It had to have been short, lack of something, right? Because you guys weren't communicating properly. So it's like, if somebody already put that effort in, it is not that person. It's not their move, right? So it's like making moves, but being very cautionary about it. But it's like, it's love. There's no reason to put up those type of blockages or expectations when there's love. So I think some of my followers are going to start to feel a little frustrated when you start seeing, well, especially when you see those two, because it's like, what are you doing? Like, all you got to do is reach out. Clearly, we have a situation between the two of them where one of them has just gotten out of a relationship. That exterior energy, whether it's a wife or a girlfriend, because there's depiction on the cards with gender, she's going to be an issue for a little while. There's no question. But that's the least of your worries. The universe is just, it is what it is. That connection is there, whether they have kids or not. There's a marriage, they're linked to money, household, something, right? So it's like, you can't just wipe that connection out. There's no need, okay? But she is going to be a little bit of an issue, but you don't need to worry about her. Like, she's not your priority, right? She's not. Don't let that get the best of you. When something comes up, you guys discuss it and you work through it the best you can. Like, it is what it is, okay? That energy is not going anywhere though for a little while. It's going to be an issue. It's not dangerous, but it's going to be an issue. Now with Leo, they were going after the same exact energy. Their past ex-wife, ex-husband, they're not thinking about them. They're thinking about having a future with you, okay? But they have rigid expectations. Like, their expectations of themselves are such high standards. Like, you know, so I'm not quite sure what's going through the masculine's mind. All I know is that they're frustrated that the feminine is not communicating. But it also looks like you guys is, like I said, your communication was freaking off anyway. So if whomever needs to communicate needs to communicate. So me, my personal opinion, like if I was in that scenario, I would not be the one reaching out. Especially, I know how I treat relationships and how I can nurture something. And if I wasn't getting that reciprocity, the synergy, it wasn't being reciprocated, I would not be that one to reach out. I've been there and I've done that. I've made those mistakes in the past. It wouldn't be on me. So it does depend on each individual story, you know, because it is that energy like, who's gonna crack? Who's gonna crack? Because it's coming. We clearly see it. Communication is coming. It's being told in the story, right? So, you know, it's like they have such high expectations and high morals and standards, but it's like obviously so doesn't this other energy if they shut down communication. That had to have been a reason. And your own self-respect made you stop communicating, I'm sure. You know, so because what I'm seeing is a beautiful love story. Is it a little, are we kind of like in a tragic part of it? Yeah, because that one person's not making moves, right? So it seems tragic, you know. I don't think the feminine's really dwelling on it. I think they're just doing their thing, you know, especially if lessons have been learned throughout the years and that type of stuff, right? Like, yes, done with the run to chase the shit for sure. So that's what I'm saying. Like that one has that self-worth where they did have to stop communication, you know, or reaching out. You know, how many times have I made that mistake? I made it. Are you okay? What's going on? Like, just checking up on you. Like, there's no need to do that, because chances are if you would actually do that, you if you even got a response, it'd probably be like, I'm fine. How are you? Glad to hear from you. I'm fine. It'd be such, you'd just be disappointed. You know what I mean? So it's like I see clearly what's going down, and you know, it's got to be frustrating because it is a beautiful love story that's being told, and it's not quite put together. It's like you're both obsessed with each other. I don't see anything unhealthy about the situation. The desire you both seek and both crave is for one another, right? So obviously this reading is, in this conversation, is for people who are obviously in love with somebody, not necessarily my singles, unless this is somebody coming at you. But this would be for two people that love each other just as much, are obsessed with each other just as much, in a healthy way. It's not an unhealthy way. It's just the attraction you guys have for each other. It's the pull, it's the gravity, right? So gravitational pull. So, you know, if you're the one that needs to make moves, make the moves. If you know it's the other person that needs to make the moves, then let them make the freaking moves. If they're frustrated with you, then too bad. That's on them to lower their guard, to let their ego be stepped aside, put aside. You know, because this scenario can't be easy for you either. There's no way. You both want the same stuff. You both love each other. Okay, so it looks beautiful. There's probably a little bit of heartache, or a lot of heartache. It just depends on how you're handling the energy. But don't be quick to snap. There's no need. Like, because I really feel it like that. Like, who's gonna break? Who's gonna break? You know, and it's like, if you know you're not the one that needs to reach out, don't break. Don't lower your expectations. Don't what your beliefs, your standards, your self-worth. And I think this person's more worried about a response. But you know what? Not your problem right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even see that you would block this energy, because I'm telling you, this is love. This is a love story. It's not an easy love story, but it is. I feel like, I don't know if you guys stepped into this real quick, because it's almost like it's the energy of something happened so quick, and then past life regression came in. Triggers got triggered. It's almost like a mirror image of you, right? It's your other half. And it's like, it looks like you went through a lot of that type of energy. It's not like you had the whole fairy tale honeymoon moment like a lot of people do. It almost like it right off the rip, there was attraction. You wanted to be together, but there was issues. There was problems. You know what I mean? Like, there was arguments that, like, you guys weren't seeing eye to eye. Like, so it's almost like you wiped that out before you even had the honeymoon phase, right? Because nothing was built on a solid ground there. But now there's such opportunity for that ground to be solid. right? So it's just a matter of knowing who needs to make what moves, and then from there, how to reciprocate. Okay, so, and then it's, again, it's like, it's got that intense energy, like, it's almost like stubborn. She's got to make the move, and then it's like he's got to make the move, and it's, I don't think the woman's ego is getting in the way. It looks more like the masculine's energy. It's like they're letting their ego, their expectations, like, get in the way of communicating. So you gotta know who you are and where to place yourself within this story. I honestly feel like if you were to reach out with this person would respond. This is, you guys love each other. This is not like one of those, this person doesn't get back to me. Possibly. See, there's a difference there between that possibly. You're probably like, what? Like when with the catalyst, right? Here and there, he would get back to me. And then there was a time where he wouldn't forever, right? So that wouldn't be your person. This would be somebody, it's just they're thinking about what to say. They don't know how to respond. They're going to wait a couple days so they don't act like they jump on. It's just, it's unnecessary games, if that's what's kind of going down. But I think that would turn around. I think for a majority of you, if you were to reach out, I think this person would get back to you without like, meaning like, I think just like every day, not necessarily just this scenario. You know what I mean? Like, I think you'd be able to shoot the shit with this person, or, hey, how you doing? Like that type of energy. Not always, but that would be a lot of fear. But this would be something more recent. It wouldn't be something that took place like 2 years ago, a year ago. It's not like that. You know, it's more current. And you gotta know whose move is whose. So, and again, like I said, love is in the air, man. It really is. You're my dream boy. That song has been with me all morning, you know, so. And then, like I said, when I did that little Aquarius Leo message, it's like you're both obsessed with each other. Like and it's not an unhealthy obsession. It's love. You both see the same stuff. It's just someone's holding back. You could possibly both be holding back, right? But you still know who needs to make that initial move. You know, and it's not you letting your pride get in the way. It's, if you've already gone above and beyond, and you've nurtured something that's just not being reciprocated, it's not your move. Okay, so love is in the air. Love is in the air. Good morning. Whoa. You know, you do deserve love. You are lovable. So you do have this is telling me right off the rip that there's been plenty of failed relationships, or you feel that they failed, or they didn't meet your expectations, or you got extremely hurt. But like, it's like, here comes Cupid. You do deserve what you're about to get. Okay, so I don't know if you're doubting your self-worth right now. Is it, this is too good to be true, or is it like, it's like you got the love bug, you got hit with Cupid's arrow. And then it all of a sudden it shifts. We got children. Somebody either wants children. This could be a pregnancy, a birth. it could be in just la la land, not like an actual physical birth. It could be you're just giving birth. It's a very creative time for you. Because I don't normally look at it like that, but I do feel like there's a lot of things being resurrected, things that rebirths. So we'll have to see. Or it is like an instant switch and it's like there's children involved. But see, I don't see dilemmas. I don't see dilemmas like this, right? So it's, I don't know, we'll get to it, all right? But we got to make an effort. So somebody needs to make an effort. You, them, if you ask me, it needs to be the two of you, but somebody's gotta shoot that message. You're gonna get a message, okay? So you're about to give birth to something, but it also has to do with children. I'm not sure what that's forgotten, but this is the arrow being shot. You're gonna get that message. It's gonna come. It's just a matter of who delivers it. But you gotta know where you stand. You know, if someone's gonna break, it's up to you. It really, like I said, it just depends on who you are and how something ended. You know, because if you know you don't need to reach out, then don't be the person that gives in and be like, hey, I'm worried about you, everything going okay. Like, don't be that person. It will change the dynamics. This is somebody that needs to reach out to you. They are worth it. They need to understand they are worth this opportunity, or vice versa, for sure. Okay. And then it says, great love is worth taking the opportunity, taking the chance. And then you have staying optimistic, and you got chemistry. So again, that chemistry is a magnetic connection. It's a pull, right? You both have it. You both feel it. It's more than just intimacy. It's the moments you have thinking about this person. There is going to be an offering. Someone is going to offer. But it's a give and take, right? So love is in the air. And then you got free yourself under children. So yeah, see, this is just a past relationship. I think it's like you got to take control of your life right now. You deserve it. If there's a current situation that you're still in, it's because there's children involved. You have so much chemistry with someone else. This is the universe saying, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself right now? You're not getting what you deserve in this current relationship if anybody's with anyone. This, I already feel like it's like free yourself. I almost feel like you did, because you're staring right at this magnetic attraction you have for somebody. Love is in the air, you know? So it's just like, I don't know, yeah, it's almost like the same vibe I got earlier. It's like, is it just desire? Is it lust? What kind of lust? Is it obsession? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's becoming obsessive, but I don't think it's in an unhealthy way. It's almost like, I want to say universal bait, but I don't necessarily think it's like that anymore. It's magnetic. It's magical. I don't know if you think someone freaking is casting spells on you or what. I mean, I see nothing like that, but that's how powerful it is. But I think what somebody's not seeing is that it's mutual. It's like you're both freaking obsessed with each other. Even if you can get by day to day, you're not dwelling, you're not obsessively messaging. There's no it's got to be just as hard for you, because you're just as obsessed with this energy in a healthy way. There is a healthy obsession, you know. But it's like there needs to be a final break, a crack. It's like somebody can't get a grip of this obsession. Like this would be a woman or a masculine, like, masturbating, like you wouldn't believe. Like, you would feel like it's unhealthy, but it's like you can't break from it. Like, you find yourself thinking about this person. You find yourself masturbating to this person. You find yourself, like, if you're horny, it's like it's this person that's, it's the thought of this person. You just, clearly it's mutual. You both do this for each other. One is definitely a little more than the other. And it's almost like they've tried to stop, but it's too powerful of a connection. This would be something that you don't really get to experience in life that often. It's that powerful and magnetizing. I don't know if they're questioning it, but I'm sure. You ask me, that it's like, there's no need. Maybe somebody's just questioning it because they've never experienced this before, and it's like, is this healthy or not healthy? But it's like, this is saying you're just in love. You're just a fool in love with me. I'm almost positive I sang that way wrong, but whatever song that is, good morning. Whatever song that is like going through someone's head. It's like, you're just in love. You're in love. You got the love bug. Okay? That's what it is. And it's like, what do I do with the love bug? What do I do with this? This is crazy. Take action. Make an effort. Take action. It's almost like you know something's guided. So I have to, you asked me, there's children, but this isn't even something, a situation that necessarily you need to leave or take. And to me, with this free yourself in chemistry, to me, this is saying, you've tried to stop thinking about this person. You've tried to set it aside. You've tried to not let it get the best of you. You know what I mean? Like, this is masturbation all day. Like, I'm talking, you can sit at your desk and you're rock hard. You can think about somebody. Same thing for the freaking woman. This is mutual. This is a tie. It's a connection. And this is, I don't see it being unhealthy. So I don't think anybody needs to worry. Okay? It's just, someone might have children. There's children here. But to me, I really feel like this is just like you're about to give birth. Like, in a spiritual way. Honestly. Because between Aquarius and Leo, even though somebody was leaving a situation, there was an energy that was going to be a little bit of an issue. Regardless of what gender, this other energy through the Leo video is not stuck in the past right now. They just want to give birth to something, but it's like they're just, it's either fear or they're just expecting. It's like they're just, I think, worried about an outcome or a response, or being too much in love, or is it gonna sound corny? Am I saying too much? It's just worry, if you ask me. There is going to be a message, and there is an offer. Someone's going to offer something, or it's just saying it's going to be reciprocated. You know, this is a great love, and it's worth taking the steps. So you definitely feel guided, okay? It's like you can't escape it. You've tried. Like, you guys have definitely tried backing away from each other. There's no question. So it's like, free yourself and get out of this situation. We have another one fell too. We have engagement, which is just something that, you know, tends to escalate quick. And then you have express yourself. So express yourself. And then romantic feelings, right? Very soon. Like, you know, so like I said, you know, I'm obviously going to clarify these, but don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. So we haven't really been seeing mutual feelings like that come out on the board, because I think it's just like you've reached a point where if someone comes at you, they come at you. That's it. We're not playing games. There's no games here. You know, you either want it or you don't. That's why there's like that one energy where it's like back's turned, and maybe your back's not turned, it's just you're not focused on it. Like you just weren't getting what you needed out of the situation. So it doesn't mean because the back is turned that they don't think about you. XYZ, you know. So it's like someone's taken something personally, but it's like all they need to do is express, reach out, you know. I know it's not always that easy, but it can be that easy. So it's coming. Yeah, look why I split the deck. The Prince of Chalices and the Knight of Chalices. It's mutual. You're both in love with each other. You know, you both got feelings for each other. It's like, see, she's so casual, just do. It's like he knows he needs to make the move, right? So it could be vice versa, especially if you're in the same sex. Or it could be the feminine being in masculine. You would know your story. You would know your circumstance. But somebody can't escape it. Like, they definitely tried. So it is like, who's gonna break, or it's gonna break because somebody can't stand it anymore. It's like they need to reach out. It's becoming too much. This connection was probably a little scary for someone. It's like, you take my breath away right here. It's like, I'm gasping, like nervous, or I don't know, I'm not even ready. I don't know. It's, I don't know if it's really intimidating. It's more, the way you look tonight. All right, tell me you deserve love. This is definitely a message. You got the Three of Swords reversed. All right, so like I said, that's linked to past pain. It's like past. It's still a message coming this way, right? But it's like, this is a different type of love. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the love bug, right? It's just, you're in love. And it's like, you're in love, and it's mind-blowing. The attraction is mind-blowing. There's a crave. You're craving someone or each other, because it seems to be mutual. You understand why I keep saying mutual and each other as soon as you go watch the Leo Aquarius little message I did, where it says you're both obsessed with loving each other, with love for each other, however I worded it, right? But that's really what it is. It's like the past pain but it's dwindling. It's like you're no longer looking at that. Like I said, someone's not focused on that anymore. But maybe somebody's worried that you are, right? But again, like, it's like you shouldn't be assuming this type of stuff, because there's lack of communication. So someone is obviously clearly assuming. Tell me about children. I feel like this is just like a rebirth. You guys bring out like your inner child. Like this person makes you feel, it's like the fountain of youth. They make you feel good, vice versa. Yeah, see the Nine of Wands, like they're vulnerable. See, this isn't children. This is really what this is. You really have a beautiful connection. It's just, when will it come together? So if you're waiting, don't get frustrated. I don't see you being frustrated. It's more the other energy. It's like it's gonna crack. You know? And it's not it's not like that. It's there's a little worry, a little fear, hesitation, but this is love. You know, you're just in love. And it's really time you take action. This is somebody who's nervous based on past experiences, past history. But they're not really worried about it anymore. Like they're not focused on it, which is nice. Here and there, but not enough. Eventually someone's got to crack. It's just there's too much love in the air. So someone's being vulnerable to a situation. The way you look tonight. I don't know what song that is, but man, see what I'm saying? Like holy love songs. Like what's that song? Like L is for something. Oh, you know, like Frank Sinatra. I don't know. It's like holy love songs. Like someone it's like you just make them feel young again. You make them feel good, fresh, renewed. You bring out the best in each other. Like I said, you try to take yourself out of this scenario more than once or whatever, you know. It didn't really work. You can't escape it. It's too much. It's like it's a magnet. Like I can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. So you're probably scrolling through photos. It's social media. Tell me, make an effort. So these are like all universal messages. Now, when I clarify, it really just depends, right? So it's like, yeah, see, someone's not putting in the effort yet to make a solid foundation. You got the Magician here. You're more than capable. You have every tool you need to bake a cake or to build something, right? It's like you're hesitating. It's almost like, you know, when you make this move, something's gonna escalate it. Like that's it. Like someone's got like that. It's like you guys' connection is that strong. Like the minute a move is made, whether it could even be contact, connection, communication, like you just know. But you're worried. You're still kind of worried about the communication, but you know, if it was to go in your direction, you know it's just gonna escalate quick. It's unavoidable. So it's like someone might be hesitating on that too, because it's like, wow, I feel vulnerable. I feel like it's just vulnerability. It's a different type of feeling for this person because they're experiencing love, like the love bug, like love, in love. So it's like, whew, the minute I make that move, it's on like Donkey Kong. So you're not dealing with someone who's stupid, but you are dealing with somebody who's a little nervous. Tell me about staying optimistic. You definitely made sacrifices. Yeah, you got the Six of Pens. It's also like a universal gift with the Ten of Pens over here too, because this is that offering. This is a gift. This love is a gift. Money, love, the two of you together is a gift. She's giving a gift. It's an offering, okay? And with the Six of Pence, that is a universal gift. It's also balance. It's rooting a situation. I don't think that's a word. Rooting. I don't think you can rooting. It's a grounding. Okay, grounding a situation. Like the roots are here. It's possible. It's nerves. So it's actually one energy. This is, even though I told you a story on how it's mutual, this is how one energy is right now. Like they tried real hard resisting you. They can't. Like I said, you think about this one particular person in a sexual way. That's it. Like that's it. I think it's great when you can have that type of connection. I think that's a gift when you can have that type of chemistry. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's gonna burn out. You guys have a powerful connection here. That song, Express Yourself. Is that Madonna? I'm saying it wrong. Land of what? Mystery. No, that's not it. But that is Madonna. I don't. Tell me about chemistry. This is like that obsession, but not unhealthy. It's just like looking, like I said, looking at photos, remembering visionary, like the way someone moved this, moved that. See, with the Ace of Swords reversed, you're not talking about it. It's like I said, trying to deny it, but you can't. It's just, your emotions are all over the place. I think you're just worried about the reaction. It's almost like, is this real? Is it fake? What, you know, it's that type of energy. I think you're freaking holding yourself back like you wouldn't believe. It's like, I think you think something is not mutual, or you just don't know. I don't know if it's humiliating for you. Like, it's like owning up to this type of feeling is, it's like you don't know how to do it, or you've never done it. It's, guys, I tried to explain this earlier. When there's love like that and it's mutual, you would know, you know, but it's like you don't know. This looks like you're feeling pretty hopeless about a situation. It's whoever this person is, you know you caused them pain. And you're like, there's no way she's going to take me back. Because you got the Queen of Chalices reversed, Temperance reversed, which is the angel of like peace and healing, and the Four of Swords reversed. So you know that you caused this one energy pain. This is also, this was also deception. There was some type of deceptive energy when this all went down. But it's like you're lying to yourself. I think you feel like this person doesn't feel the same way. It's like this chemistry, this chemical reaction, whatever's going on, like you feel like it's just you. So be careful, guys, because I've been in this energy before in stories and situations like this before, and I know it can be frustrating if you're the woman waiting or vice versa. but I'm telling you, like, when I was in this energy, that person was not my person. Okay, so it was like constant frustration. Like, the readers keep saying this, but it's not coming in. This is why I'm very precautionary when it comes to you with this type of stuff, because you gotta know your scenario. Like, your current circumstances, you're not getting this type of affection. You're not being adored. It's something like that too. It's hesitation. I think you're just worried that it's not reciprocated. And if you were in a situationship that involved children, it's just like you're no longer putting an effort into that scenario because you're too focused on this love that you feel for someone else. So it's still positive either way. But there's just no chemistry with someone here too. It's like you can't resurrect something. You even know you lied to somebody, you hurt someone, but it's like there's something new here, and you did not expect this. Like, this type of love, this type of situationship, this type of vulnerability, like where you're at now, like considering you were resisting and fighting, it wasn't like you were out searching for it. There's no way. This type of stuff happens out of the blue. Tell me about free yourself. So it's like you're trying to figure out how to get out of your current situation. You might already have a plan, but okay, yeah. So you're feeling stuck. Judgment came out. You got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Not really stuck, like restricted, but hold on. You made a judgment call to take control of your life and stop restricting yourself from what you want. So you're definitely going to go after what you want. So like I said, this energy already made the decision. Hi. Can I have a couple?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So you got work today?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Trying.
Holy shit, you're so cold.
Yeah.
Hurting my teeth.
Oh, sorry. I just washed them with cold water.
Wow. I've never been into a grape so cold. Honest to God. It's crazy. Like, they even feel like ice cubes holding them. She really must have chilled them under cold water. You're taking yourself out of an equation. Someone really got hurt, but it's going to be real hard for this person to heal. I think this is where that bitter energy comes into play. I'm not going to lie to you. And I didn't even want to bring it up in this read. I really didn't. But that's what that is. This energy is going to turn bitter. She's going to be an issue. There was obviously a children-family dynamic. There was something. There's no question. You hurt someone. Someone's getting left out of a situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't expect to come across what you're feeling now. Like, it wasn't like that. But this is a gift from the universe. And it might not feel like that way, or it might, but it definitely didn't feel that way. You know, and this right here, you made that judgment call to free yourself from this situation. You absolutely, hands down, no question, are leaving a family dynamic to go on a new journey with someone you fell in love with. And you're going to get gifted for it. You're going to get rewarded for it. It's now time to talk about it. It's clear as day. That is like one, it's kind of like your reward. You've never experienced this type of love. You're in for a whole new world. Real love. That song just came to me. Like, I got the goosebumps. It's you may have experienced love, but this is love like no other. It's real. You're tapped in to somebody. And you're not resurrecting this, and you kind of feel bad that another energy with this chemistry came in between. Like I said, you weren't expecting it, but it's like you got caught, or you haven't quite told them yet because you know it's gonna be awful. Or you did tell them, and right now this energy is hurting. And I'm telling you right now, this energy that's hurting is, it could be pretend with that being reversed, but it's not that. It's not all pretend. That's not for everybody. This energy is going to turn bitter. She's the one in that Aquarius read, unfortunately. Tell me about this Queen of Chalices. There's nothing you can really do about that. That energy is just going to have to subside, right? Like, she's pissed because she's, you know, lied to, but she could be using the children against you right now, you know, but if this was karmically put together, like universally, yeah, the devil. If this was universally put together, like, this energy will subside and things will work out, okay? They really, really will. Let me see what else I get real quick from this energy. Ace of Wands reversed. I was looking, let me put these back. I was looking more for like the bitter energy. Maybe that energy is not going to come out yet. Like right now it's sorrow. But it's linked to you guys' past too. There's something more here. Hold on, I gotta try to figure it out because it's keeping me, I keep gravitating to that. I mean, this energy is really upset right now. But there's no self-worth. It's like she has to be staying in a scenario for the wrong reasons because it's all tied in. She's blaming you for a lot of past pain. And you, the energy, the husband, the wife, or whatever, right? But like, could it have been your fault? Yeah, but it was never hashed out. The pain was never hashed out. It was swept under the rug. It was never really addressed like that. It's something that got constantly thrown back in your face. Situations got manipulated. You just you wrote it out as best you could, right? But like, so it's not, the pain is linked to you because you're leaving the family, but the pain's internal. It's really their own pain. It's not really linked to you. It's really not. It's their own stuff that they never dealt with on their own or with you. They could have had an opportunity at one point to deal with it with you, but it was just taken care of in a different type of manner because she didn't want to address her own feelings. So it's like this pain, it's like not even linked to that. It is and it's not. It's so hard to explain. And I also want to be careful on how I explain this energy to you guys because I don't know how you're going to interpret it. And if this person comes back into your life and this woman does become a little bit of an issue, I don't want you throwing that in her face or using that as a target. Like it wouldn't be fair to her. She'll get her own karma. You guys will get your own karma, whether it's karma or dharma, right? It's kind of not your business because they have nothing to do with your relationship with this new person. They do and they don't, right? It's their business, and when it does affect you guys' relationship, you guys will hash that out on your own. It's not dig at her or throw. No, she's hurt, and it is because of current pain, but a majority of it is her own pain linked to her own life, her own karma, not stepping out of shit when she should have, not addressed shit when she should have, settling for what she should not be settling for. You know, it's stuff like that, and it's not your business. It's personal, and it's not, she is not your person. You're linked to her person. That was her person, that is no longer her person, and is now your person. Okay, so this person is leaving that scenario. And for a while, I guarantee they didn't. They were always drawn back because of children. And now here comes something that you didn't expect, or whenever that took place, 6 months ago, is a 6, there's a 4, could have been a whole cycle, could have been a year ago. Whatever went down within the last year with that connection you had, you know, whether you were together for 6 years, but then the last year there was a split, however, you know what I mean? This wasn't expected. You met unexpectedly. You didn't expect to fall in love. Like, you had to bet on your own journey, though, because that came in. I've explained that to you before. There's no way you were content. You might have been real comfy in your situation, but you weren't content. You weren't in love. You were in a situation for all the wrong reasons. And the universe smacked a few towers on your ass to figure that out. And that's not easy. That's painful. I can't even tell you how many times I had towers smacked on my ass. I'd rather other things were smacking my ass, not the fucking tower. That's a blow, you know? My mind just went in the gutter. You guys, the attraction is whoa. There is somebody hurt. And it is unfortunate. But she'll get through it. She is going to become an issue, but I just hope everyone's mature enough to handle it and remember what it's like for things not to go in your way, and remember what it's like to feel pain. And it's not even really going to be missing that person. It's missing what she's been lacking her whole entire freaking life. You know what I mean? It's not the person per se. It's what she's been lacking because she never pursued it. See what I'm saying? that sucks. So someone's wife could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag. We gotta kind of all kind of here, but yeah, the Magician reverse. She's not gonna be able to manifest something new. Like it's just not. Yeah, coming out with the same stuff again. Like it's like they have me focused on her. This is like lack of passion for life, for herself, for new beginnings. Like this is like, I'm just gonna throw one of these oracle cards on that one pile to get the best advice for this feminine energy. I just want to be absolutely positive it's not linked to you. I really don't think it is. But she's coming out with gentle energy, even though it's not working out. It's gentle, right? The other energy, it was not gentle. So it's like one card for this pile. This energy right here. Because I think it's sitting under attraction. It's like they had the attraction for someone else, that chemistry, and that's what fucked up that. Yeah, see, letting go and then having the strength. So this is an energy that needs to let go of a situation. Okay, so if you love something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight. The least you chase away. You have the freedom at the time to choose whatever. Let others do the same. They will be happy you did. Miracles will come when you allow magic to happen on its own accord. There's no magic here, right? So it's basically, if she really got a lot of love for this other person, the husband, whomever it was, let it go. Because it's really all about her. Like, she will end up getting a blessing in her own due time. Because once she realizes that wasn't her person too, or she's been holding on for so long when she shouldn't, miracles will also occur in her life. So it might be an issue for a little while, but she'll get what's just due for her too, right? Just like when we get out of an awful situation and we see a blessing in disguise, right? So she's going to have a very hard time letting this energy go, just like anybody else. You know, it's time to let that scenario go. It's clear as day. So, this is also a message for those who something doesn't come in. You've been holding on to something for way too long. It's been stopping your life. Okay, they already made a judgment call to get out of it. It's time for you to get out of it. But I think you would know if that's your scenario or not. So guys, there was love here. Okay, like obviously there's love. Others of you, you are hurt because you let this energy go. Because now it's telling me two stories. That's why it's not really coming in hostile, because it's going to go both ways. There was a massive amount of chemistry that you had with somebody that you let go of, where you knew you saw a future. You knew there could be second chances. You knew you could resurrect something. You knew you could heal something. You just, you weren't given the opportunity. And I hope that's where your self-worth must have stepped in, and you did have enough love for this person and you let them go. You freed yourself, and it couldn't have been easy. And now this person's coming back to you. Others of you, that is that one energy. Where something's going to arise, but right now you don't got to worry about it. I actually think for a majority of you, this is actually the feminine right now, because it just switched my energy so damn quick. So it's having me pick up on both scenarios. This is a very detailed reading, and I haven't even finished clarifying this side. So it's like universe wants me to target different people scenarios. So I hope I'm not confusing you too much. That's tough love right there. Whoever walks away from this person, that's tough love. That was painful. And you kind of really haven't healed from it yet. You can tell yourself you did, but you got hurt. Like you really got freaking hurt. You did not want to let go of this energy. You also knew you were being lied to, though. You also knew there was something else going down. You took yourself right out of that energy, because now it's very gentle energy. I'm not feeling that other energy at all. But you should always consider other people's feelings too, especially since there was a family dynamic. But if there's maturity, I think you guys are all gonna be just fine. Because this really truly is a gift. Man, you guys need a conversation, which clearly you already know that. I don't need to tell you guys. You're like, no shit, Court. This feminine energy lost her passion, her drive, that chemistry, because of somebody else's actions. I don't think you're going to have trouble getting it back. Somebody knows they made a foolish mistake. So this person will be back. It's like everyone gave up, which makes perfect sense. It really does make perfect sense, right? Because how long was the Five of Swords in the scenario, right? Everybody gets hurt. Everybody gave up. All right, let me do this. Tell me about engagement. You know your self-worth if this is you. That's why you let it go too. So good for you, because you definitely got hurt. With engagement, now you got the 4 of Cups reversed. You got 2 4s side by side. It's just like, can I get it back? Is it coming back around? Something's gonna come back around. You're trying to stay as optimistic as you can. She's looking right up at the 6 of Pence, like at one point you were probably waiting in vain, but it was never gonna go in your direction. Not when people are given to other people. It doesn't work that way if it can't be mutual, right? So it's like it's like this energy is just wondering if it's ever coming back around, and I don't know whose energy it is, but somebody's just wondering, like, is this gonna come back around? Like, are we gonna be able to ground this? Everyone's emotions are all over. And it is because of lack of communication. So don't let this read affect you like that, please. But it was important to do it and acknowledge it. Tell me about express your love. Express yourself. Got the 9 of Pence reverse. It's like someone doesn't have the confidence yet. They desire this person. It's the same energy, you know. It's like up here, express yourself. Like, look at him staring at her. You know, it's like he doesn't have the confidence yet. Like, looks like lack of confidence with the 6 of Cups reversed. It's, you know, desiring something but not going after it. For some. Others will go after it. I wonder if this is your energy that you lost your lack of confidence. I don't think so. It's looking at this one. Let's find out whose energy this 4 of Chalices belongs to, because that will turn the story. What energy is 4 of Chalices, please? This is like a freaking guessing game today. Eight of Swords reversed with a Devil reverse. It's just, I guess, somebody who's getting themselves out of a situation. But this could be you guys too. Like, you got yourself out of a stagnant ass situation too. So it's like the universe is not giving anyone any definitive answers. It's that simple. Figure out where you're placed in the story, really. I almost feel like for a majority of you, this is you that's like hurt. They want you to recognize pain, because she wasn't coming into other stories, and I was referencing the same love story, and she came in as she's going to be a little bit of an issue, but one energy was not focused on that scenario. It was focused on the new scenario. So there's plenty of chemistry, there's plenty of magic, there's plenty of all that, but like you're not feeling it. Why? Because there's no communication. You know you deserve better, so you did let go. You did the right thing. The feminine that really cut the cord did the right thing. It was what this was built on was not solid. Sorry, I just got distracted. Alana, once again, she's like looking at places for me like crazy. She's like 4-bedroom, 2-bath, bar in the basement, pool area. And I was just looking at this 401. So there's some type of move here too. Because that is not a coincidence that I was just looking at the house, the 401s, and she just texted that to me. But anywho, it's a message for someone. So you did the right thing by letting go. It's like, I think this is the universe wanting you to recognize you're hurt. As if like you were gonna sweep it under the rug. We'll find out about this judgment. Like you were gonna let something slide. Like, because I literally felt like I was reading the masculine story for like the longest time, and then it's like the energy shifted, so I very well could have been, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, don't think the freaking feminine is all rainbows and fucking peaches either, because she's got her own shit. This free yourself, this definitely feels like the masculine energy. Like the future is definitely here, right? Like clear as day, looking at you deserve love. But I mean for fuck's sakes, that can be the woman too. I really think it's linked to the man. It's the universe. I'm telling you, they're not going to give me definitive answers here. They're just not. So I'm going to do my best to try to place it for you, but they're still only going to let me get so far too. So make sure you're considering yourself in this read too, not somebody else's just stank energy, or like the pain they caused you, or her pain, their pain. You know what I mean? Like, there is an offering. That is clear. That is the only clear message on this board right now. You ask me, it's like, you know something's coming back around. But this person doesn't have the courage. But that's not what it's saying. This person is ready. The only other thing I could think would be like somebody who has lack of money. Because if it's not confidence, it's the 9 of Pence, right? So like, the only other thing I can think of is that this is saying somebody has lack of money. But like, what does that have to do with anything? Unless you're dealing with somebody who's got a lot of money and they think you're in it for money. Like maybe someone's questioning whether or not you're in something because of money. But like express yourself linked to money. Like, because upright, that's independent, it's feeling freedom, right? But he's looking at her. Despite the depiction on the cards. But right above, there's an offering of something. And it's linked to money. Again, that's a spiritual offering. That's a winning. That could be all sorts of stuff. It's the Six of Pence, guys. It's money. See, this is weird because yesterday it came in slightly too with the past read. So, like, I wonder if somebody thinks, like, am I just a handout? Like, what is this? Which would be such shit. Because right here, it'd be like a crock of shit. I don't know what's going through this person's head. Because right here, this woman, this was passion. This was love. This one particular woman let go because there was love and in hopes it would come back. Like, there's nothing about money here. Like, this was somebody who really got hurt, had expectations of stuff going a certain way, or just hope something would come back around. And it's like, she got let down, like something, right? No link to money. And now over here, I'm telling you, this is not lack of confidence. So I think somebody thinks you're in it for the money. Tell me about this Nine of Pence. But it's like that energy is looking right up at engagement. You got engagement with the Four of Wands there. Like, this is marriage material. Or this is like, there's something major here. And yesterday when that money thing came in, actually, I believe it was the Four of Wands too. Guys, I'm not saying somebody's rich. It doesn't even have to be like that. It could be somebody who just has a regular job that gets by. Somebody is still being affected by money here. There doesn't need to be millions in a freaking bank account, okay? Not rich by any means like that, but money, like regardless. Like, do you just want me around to pay bills? Do you just, you know what I mean? Like, are you keeping me around because maybe somebody has an alcohol addiction and this person can't afford her own fucking addiction and there's some type of codependency and this person's constantly picking her up a freaking 20 rack every day. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be a shit ton of money like that. You got to place yourself in this scenario. This is not the time to be like, oh, yep, not me. This person doesn't have money. Nah. If you're watching this, somehow this reading pertains to you. So you need to place yourself in this because it's important. All right, tell me about this Nine of Pence reversed. Oh, 6450. What's that? Anyone know that zip code? Nine of coin reversed. So you got the Knight of Pence. See, this is linked to money, okay? The Knight of Pence and the Seven of Wands. See, somebody's guarding their money. Someone's guarding their money, guys. This is linked to money. Now, could they be guarding their money towards something else? Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like it's towards you. It's almost like that's why a new start hasn't come through. It's almost like this is why this message hasn't come through yet. Because it's linked to finances. And this person really thinks that maybe you might just take an offering because of money. Or you're just in it because of money. Definitely linked to money. Someone is guarding their money. Like, they're, you know what I mean? Like, this is why this message isn't coming through. Along with other day stuff. Not just money. Obviously there's other areas going on too, right? So hold on. I bought a Yucky, a jewel brand, but it's like I can't get anything. Damn, this person is protecting their money, their assets, their finances. They want to help out somebody who might have lack of finances. Like, they want to talk about it. But there's so much love. So why are we going from love to money? Like, I don't even, like, so it's almost like instead of addressing love, they want to address business. Now, this doesn't look shady. What's up?
I've been texting you. I found out someone done it's really good. You should look at it.
Okay. Thank you. They either know you're guarded when it comes to money or they're guarded when it comes to money. Looks like the masculine is. Nah, I'm telling you, this person's guarding their money. I still think there's a chance. This person might think you're in it for the money. See? I'm telling you, like, damn. Look at this person holding on to their money. Like, you want a piece of that? I earned this shit. I don't know if it's linked. I don't think that has to do with any I don't think that has anything to do with the past partner or current partner by any means. This is you.
I saw that upstairs and I was looking for her and she was waiting right in front of your door.
You can leave her.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just shut the door. You want to come up and get her soon? Thank you. Hi, Cass. You're my baby. Hi, baby. Okay, so Hi, baby. You see Mama's room? Hi. My cats live downstairs. They don't ever come up here. Which is no way to live, but they got plenty of room downstairs. They're not deprived. So, Jesus, man, guys, they're guarding the money, and I think it's being guarded from you, not just in general. Like, it's either towards you or they're just guarding. Like, see, I don't know. It's so hard how it's playing out, right? Because they want to offer you this gift. They want to offer you something. It's like they actually not genuinely. I feel like I'm talking about Genoa salami. Genuinely, okay, want to offer you something, right? They want to talk to you about your finances. So it's got to be work. We do have work starting to pop in with the story continues. Work is popping in those reads. It has shown its face in the last couple weeks too. But they are most definitely guarding their money. I don't think it's towards you. They're just assuming you're going to take it. Like this energy, whether it's a job or money, they're just assuming you're going to take it. Tell me about this Six of Pence. Someone's being awfully presumptuous here. I just had the word in my head, presumptuous. I don't ever really use that word, so it's got to be a word they use. But, like, the sun, you could be dealing with a Leo, but see that, even that looks positive. They definitely want to offer you work, money. They're guarding their money. I don't know what it's linked to. I don't necessarily think it's you. They're very protective of their money, though. So it's almost like they're telling you, like, I don't take it lightly. I just don't give money or do this, or, you know what I mean? Like, it is something like that. So I'm not quite sure, like, but they want to talk to you about it. And the Three of Coin has been coming out a lot. So I'm guessing it's linked to work. But, like, here's the thing, right? We're reading this love story. And it's like, why isn't none of this being addressed? It's like, so I'm telling you, someone might actually come at you and want to start talking about work propositions. You know, like, they don't even want to talk about the feelings. Maybe they're not ready to, like, own up to them and their way, like, of kind of, like, starting a conversation. It might just be easier for them to talk about work. But, like, I don't know how you would feel about that, because For you, this isn't about money. This isn't about work. This is, you feel a lack. You feel a loss. You loved this person. You literally let them go and you told yourself, if it's meant to be, this person will come back to me. That's how it works. You were big. You were brave. You let go of love. And that hurts. So, like, these dynamics are... I was going to use the word twisted. I don't know how you're going to react to that. This doesn't look selfish. They're definitely protecting assets if they have assets. For others, if they don't have assets, it's still... No, you're dealing with somebody who has assets for this scenario. Over here. The two of you, though, like, if there's an offering with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun, that's phenomenal. That's just money that's just going to keep growing on trees year after year after year after year after year. Like, I don't think this would be just like a handout. I think this would be some type of work proposition. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just here, let me help you if that's the case. It would involve some type of contract, some type of work situationship. But they are kind of looking at it like, this may help you. I think they just assume because maybe you're not as wealthy as they are, that you would just take the offer. It's kind of fucked up. But hey, everybody's approach is different. It doesn't mean their approach is wrong. Maybe they're being guided to address this first versus love. We're not here to judge, but I am telling you what I'm seeing. But who are we to judge somebody's order? Especially if they're feeling guided to go in this direction first, right? Because it's like the universe saying, stay as positive, like, stay as optimistic as you can. Like, this is going to come in. This offer is going to come towards you. Okay? And this is also the universe saying there's a lot of growth and potential for this situation, especially if it's linked to work. So it's almost like they want you to take it. But you use your own brain when it comes to what type of something is offered to you. But this is what it is. They want to talk about finances with you. It's like, but that feeling right there to me is like, I think they just want to give you like financial freedom. So I guess it's nothing really to get bent out of shape over. Lucy, leave Kessel alone. Lay down. She's like, what is Kessel doing upstairs? Good girl. It's almost like they just want to give you financial freedom. But man, are they protecting their money? It's almost like they're being shady. Because underneath the deck was a Seven of Swords too with that. So that's 77. I don't know what that means to anybody, but there's 2 sevens again. It does talk about your path. You know, life path, purpose. I will tell you with the Knight of Pentacles protecting their money right next to the Four of Wands, if you guys were ever to get married, someone might want a prenup. And I don't know how you'd feel about that either. But that combo right there screams prenup if someone has money. I know some of you guys are not gonna like that, and others of you will be okay with it. Damn. This person, oh man. Because now you got the 4 of Wands here, and it's actually sitting on engagement. Like, if they're even considering marriage or they know the possibilities, this person's going to want a prenup. But I wouldn't worry about that. I don't even want to focus on it because I think some people might get bent out of shape. But, like, because then you start thinking, is there trust issues, or I don't know. But the sun is sitting with the 6 of Pence with being optimistic, guys. So if you ask me, even if this person wanted a prenup, you guys are going to make money together anyway. Like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like they just need to guard their money first. Like, they just, it could be their own trust issues, or stuff that went down in the past, or, you know, somebody who worked hard for their money. Why would, you know, you never know. You never know, like, money hungry, materialistic people, right? Like, I don't necessarily think they're looking at you like that, but before they make any major moves with you, money's a factor, and it needs to be talked about eventually. This is a prenup. So here's the thing. If, like, you know what the crazy thing is? Like, if, like, something out of the blue, like, let's move here, or, like, I know we're gonna get married, I see a future, I want, you know what I mean? But it's like, what if, like, someone actually puts a ring on your finger, but then, like, at the very same time wants a prenup? Like, you all have the discussion. Like, I don't even want to make these faces. My faces say a lot, right? But, like, I don't know how you would react to that. Like, wait a minute, you see a future, you want to put a ring on my finger, you want to move in, you want to do all that. But so you go from something being so exciting, and then it's like the bombs dropped on you. But they got to protect their resources. I just see complication with it. Not necessarily, like, it looks positive, but, like, I got you guys over here too, where it's like, it's love. At the end of the day, love comes first for you. Not anything else but love. It was painful to let someone go. And considering love is in the air, considering the mutual obsession, like, it was not easy cutting ties, because it's almost like you got to be extremely intuitive, you know. But you also know you deserve the right kind of love, real love, right? So it looks like you got love here. I'm telling you right now, if you guys are single and love comes at you, know your worth and look forward to your future. Because 2020 is a year, it's a year of solidness, right? Grounded. It's a 4. It's your foundation. So some of you, do not take the past back. You deserve so much more than what you were getting. And I don't think it's linked to this person. This is me just trying to fit in another story for you, especially if you're single, right? But not all of you want the past to return. Some of you have not even healed from the situation. It was awful. You know, like everyone's just like vulnerable and sick to their stomach and upset. There's probably a third party. Someone chose someone else. You know, it's like your whole world turns upside down. You stay focused. You worry about you and your morals, and you know what you deserve. And I'm telling you, something new and fresh will come right at you. You continue to let go of this energy. Others of you, you know this person has hurt you. They want to work with you. But love to the feminine is so forefront. And work is at the forefront for a masculine. It doesn't mean that they don't love you. Like I said, it's almost like maybe it's just easier for them to focus on this versus this. But then I don't know how you would feel about that, because if love comes first to you at the end of the day, this is like, because I'm telling you, they just assume you're going to take this offer. And this offer, whatever it is, it's either a really good position, or it's going to deliver money, or it is money to get you started. It's most definitely something where if there was any type of financial need, like you wouldn't live week to week with this offer. You would be making substantial money. This is absolutely not, like I said, living week to week. So that's nice and refreshing if that's coming towards you, right? But I think it's, I don't know if it's shitty or not. I'm telling you, like, I'm such an empath. I can feel everyone's emotions. Like, the fact that they just assume you would take it, you know? The only thing I see them kind of being stuck on is discussing your future, not the proposition, their own money, when it comes to you guys coming together. So they see a future with you too. They see the move in, they see an engagement, they see a marriage, they see stuff like that in the future. Maybe there is some type of prenup, like there's something that's going through their head. Tell me about this Knight of Pence real quick. Others of you, this is somebody new you will meet. Keep your head up. Chances are you will have to turn down the old energy one more time for the divine to really align you, for you to really know your worth. You might get tested one more time with somebody that does not belong in your life. That's too many, but I want to see what that is. Yeah, 3 of Pence. See, this is a work contract, or this is the prenup. It's still a contract, right? So like, what the friggle sticks? It's like, I don't know. It's so bizarre how it's hitting. It could just be thoughts, right? On how to pursue something, how to cover their ass, you know? This could be covering it legally, although I don't see anything else that screams legal, right? But someone could have been burnt with money in the past. Old relationship, marriage. It's something that didn't go good in the past, linked to money. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna step out of this, because whatever this is, it is coming at you. Everyone's scenario will be a little different. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. It's definitely a contract. It's gotta be a legal contract. It'd be foolish not to have one. Even if it's not a prenup, it's more like legally covering your ass for work too. So it's not a handout. They see potential and growth. Six of Pence in the sun. It's just the only thing that like I keep going to is that whole same freaking thing over and over. They just assume you're gonna accept it. Once they start throwing figures, they really just assume you're gonna take it. But I'm not gonna lie to you, with the cards that are placed together, it looks like a really good opportunity if an opportunity comes at you guys. Obviously, use your intuition, right? Let me just do one more of this Four of Wands. It's, to me, with that being reversed, it's kind of like before we settle on anything, certain things, obligations, certain things just need to be settled first. They need to come right at you. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, they gotta talk about it first. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything I was just saying and feeling, you know, before we can ground something, before we can do this, you gotta talk about it. And to be honest with you, I think what needs to be talked about is all of it. But to them, what's forefront is getting something off the ground, but it's linked to finances. You're dealing with somebody like go big or go home. You're dealing with somebody who's got money. For those who are dealing with that. They play part of love too. There's love here. They love. That is for sure. Tell me about this. Because this is letting the past go. Yeah, see, it's almost like they're... Here we go with that energy. That masculine energy is aggravated. Like, you're not partaking in anything anymore. They really are. They're feeling left out, upset. You know, like that's the energy that came into the reads. Like, they really are bent out of shape, that you are not more bent out of shape. You know what I mean? Like sorry buddy, my world does not revolve around your world, you know. So like, you do have somebody that's extremely just piss poor energy right now with the feminine. This is what made me go into this type of reading. Why I did that little Aquarius Virgo split reading is because of that energy. So it is that story. It's all tied together. They're so aggravated that you're not giving them time anymore. But I don't think they realize how much they hurt you. Like, they don't get it. I honestly don't think they get how much they hurt you, guys. I don't think that, I really, honest to God, whomever you're dealing with, I don't think they realize how hurt you were. you know? I mean, I'm sure they think like, obviously, you know, obviously they know that there was some pain, right? Like, clearly. But they don't get that you sacrificed them. That's painful. When you sacrifice love because you know it's not being reciprocated, that is painful. Because that's a major sacrifice. That's somebody who had self-worth, inner love, wears her, it's the Queen of Cups, wears her heart on her sleeve, goes after desire, goes after passion, wanted a reconciliation, definitely was waiting. Like, they're still hurt. Like, this person does not understand how much they hurt you. They just don't. Like, even if you told this person over and over, I love you and yada, 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 like, they don't understand how much they hurt you. It's kind of mind-blowing to me. Because they wouldn't be this aggravated with you if they knew how hurt you were. They're looking at it like, oh, they blocked communication. Like, it's their ego. You know what I mean? Like, you're hurt. And to them, it's, they don't get it. They just don't get it. I don't know why they don't get it. They're so frustrated you're not putting any time or effort into them anymore. But they know you got good morals, right? Because they know you deserve love, right? So they admire your morals. I'm telling you, this person that's in love with you, they're not used to this type of love. So I don't think, maybe they just started really falling head over heels. Like, maybe you guys were already head over heels in love. You know what I mean? But like, they don't know that feeling of head over heels in love like that. Not like this type of love. This love, I'm telling you, is different. It's unique. Like, your connection's unique. Is a different type of feeling for everybody. There's always excitement throughout your whole entire life, but there's always different experiences, right? Like, this one was like that for them. But they don't get how much they hurt you. They really don't. I mean, that's kind of unfortunate, guys. I would not dwell on that. I mean, I really would not dwell on that. This is why I said when I do readings like this, it's a little complicated. It's a little hard. You know what I mean? But like, damn, you sacrificed. Like, you did not want to let go of this person. And you left it in the universe's hands. That's all you could do. You had to have struggled. Because it's like, to you, it's like you knew it was destined. It was manifested just for you. Oh, like, Queen of Cups, Temperance, Magician, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, like, sitting under chemistry. Like, you had some amazing experiences with this person or a relationship. Like, it was, you had passion, you had love, desire, your heart was in it. You felt like this person got sent to you. You appreciated the fact that this person came into your life. Like, you literally, like, talked to your guides and was like, thank you. They don't get it. They don't get it, guys. I should say ladies. They don't They don't get it. I'm sorry. Kessel is snoring. They're just more like, they probably think you're snooty. Like you deserve love, like they weren't good enough or something. But like, this is their own ego once again getting in their way. Rigid expectations, expecting too much, not letting their guard down. This is on them, it's not on you. Okay, so know your worth, ladies, and you absolutely do. So don't, even though the love's in the air, don't you dare cave to that. Okay, and I'm not saying give this person a hard time because they don't get how much you meant to them. Like, no, you don't punish the person, you know, like you would have already came to terms with that. But it is like, you are dealing with Emperor type energy, right? You're dealing with somebody who's very logical, practical, like finances, other things like that are at the forefront for them, not love, right? And now someone's in love and they don't know what to do with it, so they're angry, you know. So don't be harsh or judgmental. I mean, I really hope this reading helps, but like, for your own understanding, like I understand the pain you went through, but they do not. They do not see the pain that you experienced. Like to them it's like, what's that, 6, 7? What if you only known them for 7 months or 7 weeks? Like maybe they just think to themselves, like, there's no way you could have that type of connection, or you know what I'm saying? Like it could be something like that too. Like who knows what they're thinking? So I wouldn't judge them. They're already judging themselves right here with Judgment and the Three of Wands. Like their future rides on their thoughts right now and their actions. Seriously. It looks like they freed themselves for sure, but like look at, this was this right above that, looking right up at that in that direction. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're going through universal judgment themselves. So this is not on you to make them feel better. This is not on you to give them a window of opportunity. Like this is not on you to do. I'm checking up on you. No, this is their move, ladies. Remember your self-worth and your self-respect without passing judgment and taking care of you, your own emotions, your own feelings. And still believe if this is meant to be, it will be. And if there is communication, you will know what to do. Some of you might have to cut someone a little slack because they've never been put in this situation. It really depends. Your vibes, your feelings, your soul will lead you in the correct direction on how to pursue this. Whether or not to take that personally, whether or not they acted accordingly, right? Adulting. You've already been through enough bullshit in your life. What you want is real. So make sure you continue doing the right thing, and you don't break first because, oh my God, I know this is my person. Don't do that. We've all have done that. Do not do that. Remember your morals. If this was meant to be, it will be. You already know that. You're already clearly aware of this scenario. If it's meant for you, it will come for you. Does it suck that they feel this way? They didn't really know this or that? Yeah, but you know what? Spirit will take care of them. If you really feel the need to help this energy, Well, then talk to spirit and pray for this person. And not like this person needs praying for, but I'm just saying, like, to maybe ease or calm your own soul. Because this was very painful for you. And what they had to endure too to get to you was also painful. But this person is not empathetic right now to your needs, because if they were, you'd be talking to them. So when the time is right, the time is right. And that time will happen when it happens. Because it's coming. Remember, at the end of the day, you both love each other. People love differently. They express differently. Looks like you guys will have an opportunity to talk about this. Hopefully they don't come at you with anger. Because the message is coming on making an effort. They will make an effort. They will. So let them. You definitely both experienced pain at the same time, but for different reasons. Theirs looks like to get out of a situationship, a marriage, long time, common law, something like that. Yours was to literally let it go. You didn't want to, but you did. So you both experienced pain. And this one is probably still sitting in a little bit of pain, wondering, you know, like, instead of feeling the pain in a certain way, their coping mechanism is different than yours. You know, and right now they're just like, why is this person not putting time into me? Why is this person not texting me? Why is this person, you know? That's on them. I don't think you have known this person for that long, guys, because if they realized the pain that you went through, they wouldn't be angry with you. It's just temporary anyway, but it's almost like they're angry with themselves, but it's coming off like they're angry at you, but they're really angry with themselves. They do see a lot of potential with what it is you for work, the future. And if this is not actual work with finances, it's just how the two of you invest time into each other. But majority of you, or not a majority, a handful, whomever, there's definitely work that's linked. Does anyone have any questions? Like, maybe I can make you feel better. This reading was a lot. I can see your pain. I can see how they deal with their pain. You know, I don't really have answers like that for you. You got to place yourself, hi sweetie, within the read, you know. They don't understand how attracted you were to them either. Like, even sexually attracted, like, they don't understand how intense it was for you either. So, like, when you guys were connecting, I don't know where this person's head was. You know what I mean? Like this person's head, like they were seeing it, they were feeling it, like probably sexually actively, but like they weren't feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know where their head was. That's why I said, I don't know how long you guys were actually together or, like, what went down. But, like, this type of energy, if they understand the pain you went through, they would not be doing this right now. Because it's attached to their ego a little bit, but, like, it's not attached to lessons or anything like that. It's just, they don't know how to pursue it, so that they're aggravated. They're frustrated, and it's really on them. But like they didn't feel you. Maybe you thought they did because you were feeling them. Oh boy, were you feeling them. But they don't get it. They don't, maybe they just were like, oh, it's just obsession. It's just chemistry. Like there's no way she would be into me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they talk themselves down. They talk themselves out of it through resisting, through trying not to think about you, through, you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely that type of scenario. They were clueless on how you truly felt. And if they kind of knew, they didn't feel it. There's a big difference. This person still doesn't feel it, but that's on them to reach out, to have a conversation. You know what I mean? So like, that's not on you. This Emperor's not feeling. They feel in love. It's different. I hope you get it. Like they are in love with you. In love with you. Trust me, this person's in love with you. If they really knew how much pain you were in, this would be cleared up real quick. But that doesn't matter, guys. It's irrelevant. It really shouldn't matter. Like a slate needs to be cleaned, like clean, wiped clean. There's no reason to dwell on this. Like the future's here. So to them, it is securing their future. But it's almost like the way they can secure their future is financially, or like taking the lead. It's not emotions. It's not emotionally based. Like this person does not base their future off of emotions. And you, on the other hand, I guarantee at the end of the day, love is the most important thing to you. Nothing else but love. So you guys are different, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You guys are very much alike too, but like when it comes to the physical world, yeah, the two of you it doesn't matter. You'll be fine. This is a practical thinker. You're a spiritual thinker. You're a lover, you know. This person takes care of business. It's actually a very beautiful combo, because you guys can provide for each other in very different ways. They're definitely missing you, you know. Definitely missing you. And I'm sure you miss them, but you're okay. They're okay. It will be okay. We got a Leo very prominent here. We do have an Aquarius, and it's funny. I was gonna do Aries next, and this was my Aquariuses were coming in as Leos, and my Leos were coming in as Aquarius, but this was their attitude, right? So love is in the air for sure. All right, tables turn, but tables always turn. you know? It's just a matter of time. Hang in there. Hang in there. Let me get your best advice for this pile, because we already know you let go, right? So we'll pull the best advice for the Leo Aries energy, which you can be dealing with any zodiac, ladies and gents, every single zodiac, right? It's just, this is the energy that they're in right now that seems to be a little more prominent. It doesn't mean they have to be a Leo sun, Aries sun, Aquarius sun. It doesn't have to be that way. Because the woman right now is coming in as Sag, Cancer, another Sag, Gemini, Libra. See what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. So the best advice for the woman that is in this spread, doesn't want to go back in, is love. Like I said, at the end of the day, that's it. That's just what's key to you. And it's ironic because in the read I did, that you guys will go watch right after this, like 15 minutes, just you're both obsessed with each other, it pulled me to this card. So I kind of read off of it a little bit, right? So like I said, this is, to you, the full package is love. This is like, you could be so content no matter like money, nothing, like as long as the two of you were together making ends meet, like you could, like I'm telling you, you would just love. Exactly what I was just saying. It's just, it's important. But listen, it says, my child, my wonderful one, it is time to celebrate because love is calling you to open your heart and receive new blessings. Oh, those blessings are coming. Okay, so you're definitely a little guarded too. Could be fear, but it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant right now. This is the message, okay? Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love is in all forms. It is in your life right now. There is a responsibility to do with this also. You must give love freely without conditions and love others because of your open heart. There is something else here to consider. Love can be a confusing force at sometimes, and it can ask you to sacrifice. If your heart is aching and it feels broken now, know that love is greater love for you than later. No matter where you are in life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust it. And I told you that you really should trust this, because this looks like a fantastic opportunity. You are hurt right now. This person does not understand what you went through, because you have already felt that love. Money don't mean jack shit to you. I'm telling you right now, like this, it seems great, but it don't mean jack shit. That is great that you can provide. It's great that you can help me. That's great you see a future. That's great you think I can do this and I'd be excellent at that. That's awesome. You got my back. It's amazing. You want love. If it's not unconditional, you don't fucking want it. It doesn't matter what you do for work, what you eat, how you dress. Nope. Love. Okay. So I know the woman's going to have a little bit of a hard time, but it's here. Like I said, it's in the air, like I said. But right now you are still hurting. Like they don't get it. And I knew this reading was going to affect you guys, because it does suck that they feel this way right now. As much as they love you, right? They're in love. You've already loved this person. You continue to love this person unconditionally with boundaries. But when it comes together, there doesn't need to be boundaries, okay? Blockages just need to be removed. Conversation needs to be had. You already know there's something divine here. You already know how to love unconditionally. You are still hurt. You have not healed from this. You may think you have, but you have not. And they have no clue that you already made that sacrifice to let them go, knowing that there's a good chance it will come back. Well, guess what? You did the right thing. Okay? Because with all these cards upright, you have healed. Here comes the magic, the passion, the love, the reconciliation. Okay? So like I said, let things just take place. But again, it is a time to celebrate because love is calling you to open your heart. So you are gonna have a little hard time opening your heart to him, but it's okay. You got this. You are strong. Okay. Let's get the best card for the masculine. Best advice for them. So, I have a funny feeling they know your love. They know. They didn't recognize it. You know, this is their own. This is their own. They got the Grove and the Warrior. They got the Warrior. Okay. And they got indifferences. This is the twin card. They need a little more understanding that the two of you are extremely different, but that's the universe saying it doesn't matter. Okay. So they're hurting right now too. But they did get this Warrior card in the Leo Aquarius. Okay. So they got two. Grove. Okay, so it says, I invite you to my grove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Well, this is the wounded warrior, and the heart is hurt. You see what I'm saying? I'm just gonna zip it. I've said a lot. Now is the time to apologize to anyone that you have harmed and to make friendships whole again by choosing healing over anger and pain. Choosing my beautiful grove is a powerful sign that you're in a wondrous, strong part in your life right now. Show compassion and kindness to others. No one is perfect. Imperfection is perfect as it is. If you're hurting now, know that this will pass. You are being watched over. If someone you love is hurting, take the time to be there for this person. Because this grove heals all aches and pains, especially when a heart has been wounded. So yeah, you've been hurt, but so haven't they. Like I said, they're angry because of their own pain, guys. This is a very important read. Now I'm going to read you the Warrior. Just going back and listening to these two cards for advice will sum up the whole damn reading. My beloved child, the Warrior appears at such a fortunate time. No matter what's happening to you in your life right now, you are protected. Whatever you experience right now, all will be well, especially if this question is regarding love. This card represents somebody who's deeply committed and protected and kind to you, a friendship that is love and sacred, qualities like no other, and they will grow. If this person does not have these qualities, then for a move on, I'll bring you a true warrior spirit. But right now, do you embody these qualities yourself? Now is a good time to see how committed you are to your own path, because you're letting anger and hurt get in the way. Anywho, it's for your own opinion. Now at the bottom of the deck, it pulled me right to it. So mind, body, soul, 3 cards, troops. Choosing the symbol of differences asks you to accept what you will not always agree with everybody, and will not always agree with you either. There's indifferences. As your goddess, I have seen things in the beginning of time. Know that this indifference between all beings are sacred and good. You must learn to accept others as they are not the same as you. It's important to allow you to express yourself with your opinion and their opinion. Consider the difference between the apple and the orange. Both are fruit, but they are different kinds. Not one is more valuable than the other. I think not. All creatures and all beings have the right to their own uniqueness. Try to see and hear the other person's side if you can. So these are very, very, very strong messages. We pretty much covered all of that within my reading anyway, okay? This is just a little extra for you guys, a little extra reassurance. You both want the same thing. You're both in love. Yeah, you're a little different. You pursue things differently. Just love each other. When the opportunity comes in, love each other. Okay? I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll probably see you in a little while. Okay? I love you guys.